Hey guys, what's up? Dizzle here, and today we're going to be talking about Danny Duncan again. Well, not him specifically, but we're actually going to be talking about his fans today. Because lately I've noticed that a lot of them seem to have him in their head as the saint who could do no wrong, and will defend him even if they have no clue who's telling the truth. So since the video I made discussing the grooming allegations, there have been 2 more interviews on Drama Alert with 2 more alleged Danny victims. Now, I'm not here to debate the validity of these claims. Personally, I'm 50-50 on them because I know how awful it would be for the side that's right to be believed as wrong, and there just hasn't been enough evidence yet to tell me either way. So I'm just gonna wait and see how it unfolds. The thing that's been bothering me lately is the ungodly amount of hate these girls have been getting just for sharing their stories. Even Keemstar's comments are flooded with angry Danny Duncan stans acting like these claims definitely aren't true, and just being pissed off that Keemstar is giving these girls a voice, these alleged victims. Like, look at what this genius commented. Come on, Keem, you're milking the fuck out of this. There's literally zero evidence of anything, and you haven't brought Danny to defend himself. We all know what you're doing. For one, dude, Danny doesn't need Drama Alert to defend himself. He already has a huge platform with millions of people willing to listen to his side. And clearly, if he was eager to get his side out there, he would have already. Personally, if I was him and not guilty, I'd be defending myself from day one, but whatever. Also, in the first video, he claims to have tried to contact Danny to get his side, but his team acted all sketchy about it. So he actually did try to get his side. I'm sure he'd bring Danny on if he was willing. Just think about the views that would get him. Another thing people are saying is that there's no real evidence besides claims that an actual police report has been filed. This verified commenter states, Keem, why not just take a few minutes and research whether the police reports were actually filed or not? Now, I really wanted to know this because it seemed like pretty important information. So I did a little research and found that only in some states are police reports public. I wanted to find out if this was true for LA. So I called the LAPD, and after about a 15-minute wait, they answered.
Los Angeles Police Department Operator 223.
Have you had any police reports filed on someone by the name Danny Duncan lately?
I wouldn't be able to give you that information.
Okay, so it's not public whether there's a police report filed or not.
Correct.
Okay, so like if I were to go online and try to find like a police report that was recently filed, I wouldn't be able to find it?
As a third party, no. If you file a police report, then yes. But if you're not the person who files the police report, then no. Unless you had a reason to need it, like for legal reasons, and then you'd go through your lawyer for that.
Okay, thanks. That's all I needed. Well, that was disappointing. But what it does prove is that there was no way for Keem to know whether or not the police report was filed with research. It would be good if the victim showed proof to Keem, but it is very possible that they never really saw the importance of showing this to the public before the interview. So to summarize the main point of this video, I think these stans have no business commenting hate towards these girls when you don't know if they're telling the truth or not, acting like you know that it's definitely true, and Keemstar because all he's doing in this situation is giving a voice to people who don't have one, so they can share their story of abuse. He may have done bad things years ago, but I fail to see how he's doing the wrong thing in this situation. These people might be literal statutory rape victims. Keep that in mind. The way I look at it is that these claims could be true or untrue. Only the parties involved know this. Like, these people are refusing to consider the possibility that this is true and just discredit all the proof he's sketchy because they like Danny or something. There's probably so many people out there who, if they were in Danny's shoes, would be ostracized by these same people. I really just want Danny to respond so we can have a better idea of this whole thing. His silence is very suspicious to me. Like, a good portion of his fans believe him to be right already. He must think the response would come off as ungenuine and believes people will be able to see through the bullshit. But that's just a thought. Anyways, that about wraps it up. Feel free to debate me in the comments. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, sub if you want more, and yeah, peace out.